Why is it important to journal the prayer meeting? There are many, many, many reasons, probably too many to go into on this short video. But number one, you want to chronicle. You know, in the Bible, they had chroniclers. You want to chronicle what you're praying about so that when it comes to pass, you can rejoice and you can glorify the Lord. Of course, we're to rejoice before we see the answer, but we can have a testimony. We can say, look, we prayed for this in our city and this happened. You want to journal what you're praying. You don't have to be elaborate about it. You just want to say, okay, on this meeting, we prayed for these three things. This prophetic word came out of the meeting. This one had a word of wisdom. This one had some insight. And just, you know, make it just a short sort of documentation of what you prayed for. When we do strike teams in our city, we have strike teams here at Awakening House of Prayer. When we do strike teams, we make a report. We know what our target was. We know what scriptures we prayed. We write down, you know, did we feel a sense of breakthrough? Was there a lot of resistance? Did we meet with anybody? Were there prophetic words? You want to make these reports. It's like a chronicle because it's going to glorify God. It's going to keep you encouraged when you go through longer seasons where perhaps you don't see as many prayer answers. You know, some things take longer to root out in prayer, to pull down out of heaven than other things. And so, you know, Rees Howells, the great intercessor, I just recently finished his biography. I'd had it sitting on my shelf for years and I'd read bits and pieces. It impacted my life so greatly. He chronicled, or someone in his school did, his college, he chronicled what they prayed 3 or 4 times a day, and they would say at 4:09 p.m., we prayed for this and this and this. We felt the breakthrough, or we felt discouraged, or we felt we couldn't go a step further, but we kept praying. And they just continue to do this. And so now we have this chronicle of how Rees Howells' intercession and that of his college actually shifted World War II over and over and over again. They prayed these very specific prayers, and we saw the Lord answer in miraculous ways, and is all chronicled in the prayer journal and in the history books. So should you prayer journal? Yes. Journal your prayers, please do. It's not so much for us as Awakening Blaze Prayer Movement, it's more for you. And when you get a breakthrough, we want to hear about it. Journal what you're seeing, journal what you're hearing, journal what you're praying. It's going to really encourage you when you see the results.